All right, guys, this week we have a very special low budget Tough Love Tuesday. Why? Because we had some technical difficulties with our staff, but it's okay. We're going to go ahead and make a video for this week. And I'm really excited about what we're going to talk today because the market's changing a little bit, right? And we'll see that. And it's not just because we had some vacation time this past December where people, take a small break and they say I might not buy or sell, but we have been seeing an increase of number of days on the market for properties, right? So this past year was bananas. 2021 was crazy. You put a property on the market on the right price and boom, just like that, it would get 10, 15, 20 offers above asking price, waiving appraisal. And that was just within the first couple of days. But this year, we're actually getting something really different. And let me show you a little bit of something we call the MLS, the system. And this right here, your average days on the market right now has gone to 80 days, which is about 2.5 months almost. And that's bananas. Number one, I want to say that buyers finally got sick of all the BS of saying like, dude, I'm always competing for this house and that house and my offer's never getting accepted. So they pulled back, right? That's number one. Number two, they're starting to get a little bit smart. It's like, dude, these houses are getting ridiculously priced in Laredo. I can't believe that it's a little bit more expensive than San Antonio at sometimes. But let me show you what's happening with this, right? If your realtor is not guiding you properly on how to list your house, this is what's going to happen. Right there, boom, price reduction. Right there, price reduction, price reduction. Price reductions all over the place, right? And we have that most of these properties going through a price reduction. Well, except for this smart ass right over here is like, hey, dude, you know what? Let me increase the price of my property because the market's not doing what I want. That's ridiculous. Don't be that seller. But I just want to let you know that, dude, we're getting price reductions all over the place. And again, you have to price your property properly, and that's a tongue twister. Try saying that fast 3 times. But if you don't do that correctly, especially right now when we have a small shift in the market, well, guess what? Your property is going to sit there for a while, and probably you're going to get frustrated. Your realtor is going to seem like you don't know what they're doing. So make sure you price that properly because you want to make sure that you're able to grab the pool of buyers that we have active at the moment. And a lot of people would ask me, Victor, is this the right time to sell? I can't tell you that because it's all about the right situation for you. We got to make sure that it's the right environment and that you're netting the money that you need in order to get to that next step, right? So just keep in mind, the market's changing a little bit. No buyers, it doesn't mean you could go and offer $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 below asking price, but you can still make a very educated offer. And again, we're seeing the market slow down a little bit. Even builders are coming by and calling us like, hey, dude, do you have any buyers? Like, I have a couple of properties that are staying on the market, or I have a couple of properties that came back on the market, right? I spoke with one recently, and they just have some inventory. We've seen some inventory from some of the bigger builders why they were saying like, no, dude, like we can't even accept new contracts anymore. We're going to put this out on the market. And dude, they're on the MLS. They're listing their properties now versus just selling everything themselves. And these are some of the small signs that the market is changing, right? So make sure you have the right information. Our job is to keep the finger on the pulse of the market because it is a living, breathing thing. So make sure you make an educated decision when you decide to hire someone, because if you don't, you might find yourself sitting on the market for a while and twiddling your thumbs and getting upset. Y eso está cabrón.